This is a man who taught for 3 hours. He taught you about tax reform in a way that was actually pretty much English. He taught you about how to invest. He taught you that there are certain assets that are not investable. He mentioned the VIX. Talked about owning companies as a way to be able to make money. It was spellbinding. I mean, I know that my wife was saying, "What are you doing? I mean, why are we watching this? I mean, can we save this until you get to work?" The answer, and I'm great to have us all back, is that no, this is probably the most important 3 hours you're going to get about securities analysis once a year.
Yeah, well, take a look at that long-term performance since 1965, as in the letter, of course, which we all read over the weekend, and that sort of brings the point home. I, of course, in reading it this weekend, also was struck by themes that he's hit on many times on mergers and acquisitions, which is they want to do a huge deal. However, he doesn't see things at the right value at this point. And of course, as he has done a number of times, talking about all the reasons why companies overpay, whether it's excited bankers or CEOs who are looking for making a statement or so many other things that get wrapped in a deal. Also interestingly stating that he doesn't even include synergies when they think about a potential transaction as well. They did some bolt-ons this year, but they have an enormous amount of cash at Berkshire. And he does say they want to do something huge, but it's unclear what it'll be.
That's really important takeaway because it's almost like there's a Buffett put. Now, we went down so quickly, 9% bounce, 60% return. But one of the things that I think about when stocks come down after listening to that unbelievable interview is Buffett is not just sitting back idly. He feels like he needs to make a move. I imagine prices come down for some time. He will make a move.
You know, every time he comes on, he talks about stocks over bonds, gives it to the fund managers, gives it to leverage. But some still point out this morning, his largest position is cash, right? What does that say about Buffett's view of the market right now?
Well, I think that he likes to buy companies cheaper than they are. I would counter by saying, well, he's been buying a lot of Apple here, so he's found something there, extraordinary consumer franchise. But it is true. I mean, he's not just sitting there and saying, you know what, I am going to put a lot more money to work in a given sector. It did not impress me as a moment in time where he is saying you got to go buy stocks. I think what his comment about how he likes to buy certain pieces of companies was very intriguing to me. Because what he's basically saying is that there are assets out there that are viable, but they're not big companies. Kind of extraordinary.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.